All right. And we are underway as the Diablo win the face-off forward. However, it goes right to the T-Town defenseman who clears it up and out. That is number 39, Dakota Goodwin. And Diablo going to collect it behind the net. Pass it up into the circle, all the way across up to the point. Oh, and fanning on the shot was Hayden Watts. He sends it back down. Merker in the corner. He risks one. That's deflected up high. Goes into the near board. Sent back up to the point right up here in front of us. Holy moly, I got to tilt the camera down for that one. Merker with it now. He's going to take it over into the corner. Centering pass goes into the feet. Off the sticks. Ends up behind the net where T-Town's going to get it. And that's sent up for Hunter Scoob, who sends it all the way up. Not enough to get it out, though. Kept in and sent back down by Watts. Down into the far corner there. Into the crease for Merker. Goes right through him. Sends it back up to the point. Shot taken by Chris Roberts. That was a good block in front. Comes back out for Scoob. He's going to run with it. And he gains the zone. Sends that in. No offsides as he sent it in before. Alphonse Belliette. I'm saying that totally wrong. Sorry, Alphonse. But welcome to the club, because I say everybody's name wrong. It's what I do. I'm kind of known for it. It's my trademark. So when I do it, you should feel honored. I'm just saying. As Diablo now, they come up with it, and here's Rioja bringing it in, takes a little trip. Gets stick caught up in the legs, no call on the play. And Diablo's going to have it down in the boards. They're going to run it around the net, sent over to DeSoro in the far corner. He's got it along the boards, cycles it down. Sanarine pass, and a shot taken from Jonathan Rioja. Gets Diablo on the board first. Let's get the call. All right, so that was scored by number 91, Jonathan Rioja, assisted by number 13, Ty Burge. And that is number 1 for Diablo. First goal of the weekend, folks. We got a scoreboard up there? Yes, we do. And that score was updated by yours truly. You're welcome. I hope you appreciate that, enjoy it. It's one of the many things I put on myself to control this live stream. And I do so graciously for everyone. I'm teasing, playing. So in net, we got Jared Voiles for T-Town Heroes, who have possession of the ball at the moment and just lost it. As Justin Tellier couldn't keep it in. Sent down. Scoop now plays it up the boards. And Torrey Bratton keeps it in, dumps it down low. That's Torrey, folks, not Tone. Yeah. Troy. Troy is how I used to say her name. And slap shot from the point. Good stop by Voiles. Troy is what I used to call her. She gave me a bunch of garbage for it. Little did she know, I'm dyslexic as heck, man. So blocker saved by Voiles. Bounces right back out to Tuora. He'll wrist one and get number 2 for the Diablo. I'm just saying, somebody messes up your name. Maybe they have an impediment, and maybe you shouldn't be so quick to judge them. Just politely correct them and say, hey, I noticed you said it wrong. This is how maybe you should say it next time. I'm just saying. Oh, we got some chats. Chuck, Cleveland pass? Just wondering the same thing, Barb. I only see 1 sub on their bench. Chuck, that is correct. They only have 1 sub on the bench. They got 6 players total for this game. Whether more are coming, I don't know. I was not informed. And that is unfortunate, but it does happen. It does happen. As Diablo win the face-off bat, sent up the boards, goes through Merker, and T-Town chip it up. Scoop's got it on the board, uses it in his own, keeps it in his own feet, and then wrists it past everyone else's feet, uses his feet to chase it down in the far corner. He'll protect it. Walking around, looking to center, and I'm not sure if anybody was there or not. It doesn't matter because that ended up in the glove of Kerry Williams in net for Diablo. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in our first period, by the way. If you can't see that clock that keeps whizzing by every time I pan the camera. And there it is. As Diablo come up with it. it in, gain the zone, protect it, kick it, trip it, and pass it. Standard hockey plays. And shot taken from the neutral zone. Didn't get through, hit all the bodies. Merker now, far corner. Tried to put it into the top of the slot. Went through everybody, ends up behind the net where Merker will reclaim it. Centers again, goes through everybody. It's up on the near boards right in front of us. As Ruben Fuentes got to it and sent it up for T-Town, but Diablos, Paul Roberts there, to collect it. Another centering pass. Ends up in the far boards. Rolls up to the point for Steven Roberts. And over to Paul Roberts. Roberts to Roberts. And Roberts sends it in. Diablo all the way across. Wrist shot taken by Sahib Sethi, number 66. That went wide, ended up behind the net. He's got it again. Sends it up from Merker, who wrists one, and that goes off the side of the net, ends up behind the net. Sahi will get it, takes it to the circle, tries to center from Merker. That was intercepted, kept in the point by Roberts. He'll slap one, and that rolls straight to Voiles, and he'll grab it, glove it, get that whistle, get that stop with 5:22 left in period one. With another face-off coming our way. So I just want you guys to know that if you're the last chat that was chatted, I can't see the entire chat because there's a stupid button cutting off like 2 words. So if I mess up your chat, my bad, not my fault. Maybe I have a speech impediment, and you should think about that before you're so quick to judge. As Skoog brings it in for T-Town. Makes the move, centers, didn't get quite through to any of his teammates. So Diablo bring it back, bring it in. Ty Burge with it, sends it across, goes through to Soro. He'll pick it up off the boards, send it up to the point for Chris Roberts. And all the way across, and a good pass. Shot taken by Hayden Watts, goes wide, ends up back to Tesoro. Sends it back up to the point for Roberts. Roberts wrists one, that's deflected up into the netting, still in play. Soro will pick it up, walks it in, he's not pressured, set it into the cross. Right onto the tape of Rioja, who takes a wrister, a little bit of a slap. Gets another one for Diablo. So that was scored by Jonathan Rioja. I do believe that is number 2 for Rioja. And assisted by number 22, Mike Tesoro. 3-0 is your score. 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in period 1. As T-Town, Skoog wins it forward all the way. Williams out to poke it into the far boards there. Good keep in by Cameron Williams for T-Town. Centering pass goes through everybody. Now Tuara gets it for Diablo, sends it ahead for Fioca. Gets a stick on it. Here comes across the fence. He walks it in, centers for Fioca, looking for a tip. Boyles couldn't get the glove on it. And sent back up to the point. Slap shot taken, good block. Skoog with it now. Chips it ahead. I believe that's Paul Brennan. He wrists it down. It goes behind Diablo's neck. Picked up by Tori Bratton. Up to Fioca. She sends it across. Where Philip Turner will get it. I do believe offsides. The Diablo went. So we've got to stop it in play. And another face-off. Some bickering, as Diablos did not like the call. How's everybody doing out there? You having fun? Enjoying the game so far? Let me know as Merker chips it down. It's going to get picked up by Solomon O for T-Town. And taken away. Sent back up for Roberts at the point. He'll wrist one. That's blocked by Fuentes. And now T-Town will take it out. And Diablo will bring it right back. Philip Turner protects it along the boards. Centers. Gets it over to Sethi, who takes the shot. And then we got a stop by Voiles. Gets a whistle. Ah, there we go. Sug and Rioja in the face-off. As refs having a little talk. T-Town defenseman. As Rioja wins it back, goes through everybody, but kept in just barely by Chris Roberts. His pass goes through Tesoro. Picked back up, though, by Rioja in the corner. He makes a move, finds some space, sends it out. And Tesoro picks it up and wrists one and gives Diablo another. That's number 4 with 3:04 left in our first period. Let's get the column.
22 for 91.
All right. So Mike Tesoro with the goal, number 22, assisted by number 91, Jonathan Rioja. Rioja putting up all the points in this game, folks. Third point, I think. 2 goals, 1 assist. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not writing this stuff down. I ain't got time to write this stuff down. I got stuff to do. I gotta go like this. Wiggle, wiggle. Oh my God. Sorry. As Bratton pokes it away from a sliding scoop. Never thought I'd say those words, but I did. Now Tuora sends it across for Fioca, who brings it in the zone. Sends it back over to Tuora. Off the boards, he'll pick it up. Sends it back over to the point. Protected. Sent back down, however, off the boards. Ends up in all the feet. Fioca with it. Gets it over to Tuora. He's got a little bit of space. And sends it back over to Tellier. His shot goes behind the net. Picked up by Fioca. She centers. And back up to the point. And a shot taken by Tellier from the blue line ends up in the elbow pit of Voiles. It's stopped by Voiles. Good read. Are you guys getting XP for your chats? That's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know how that works. You got crowns and stuff. Anyway, game's going. As Diablo taking off the face-off. Comes over into the boards. Sent up to the point for Bratton. Bratton trying to get it over to Merker. Good read. Interception by Cameron Williams. However, Merker takes it back. Sends it over for Turner. Back to Turner. He wrists one. And that just beats the glove of Voiles. And Diablo get one more. That's number 5. We still got 2 minutes left in period 1. We'll get the official call from the official in officially 1 moment. 16 from 66. 16 from 66 is what they're telling me, folks. That's Philip Turner, number 16, with the goal, assisted by Sahib Sethi, number 66. We're underway again. And everybody comes up with it and loses it. And comes back up with it again. And now here comes Burge, centering across for Tesoro. He's pounced on and rolled. Soft backhand attempt on the side of the net, ends up behind the net. Tesoro picks it back up. Sent back up to the point. Steven Roberts, he'll wrist one hard. Goes off the pads of Voiles, ends up in the near corner. Behind the net, Tesoro's got it. Protects it, walks it. Sharp angle, goes through the crease, and everybody else ends up on the boards. Running up, picking it up is Rioja. Now, he got it over to Burge, who just kind of fanned on a shot there. Tesoro now walking it, finding space, takes a shot. That was deflected into the corner. And getting to it was Goodwin. Couldn't chip it out, though. Off the boards, Tesoro picks it up. Sends it down to Rioja on the side of the net. Poked away by Solomon. Oh! Sorry, Solomon. As Tesoro with a shot. Did that go in? I think that went in. That's a goal. That's number 6 for Diablo.
22 from 91.
All right, 22 from 91, Tesoro with the goal. Rioja with the assist. I think that's Tesoro's second goal. I think Rioja's second assist. Less than a minute left in our first period. Skoog now walking it in, gaining the zone, walking it up and gaining the zone. Has it along the boards, not really pressured. Centering pass, stick lifted a little bit. Tuara's going to pick it up for Diablo. Bringing it in. Centering pass, turn, shot, wrist shot goes wide into behind the net. Tuara picks it up. Centers again, it bounces all over the place. Boyles with a good little blocker in the way. We have 20 seconds remaining in the first period. Sent up to the point for Diablo. Cross right in front of us. Sent back down low. Now Fioca's got it. And her pass. A little hot for Fensky. I'm sure they call him Fensky in the locker room, so that's what we'll call him. Go Fensky. All right, Tuara with it now. Period number 2 has begun with a face-off win forward by Skoog. It comes over to Tori Bratton. She sends it over to her defensive partner, Tellier. Back to Bratton, goes to her. She picks it up off the boards, then decides to start running, gains his zone. Backs it up, passing to Turner. Philip Turner, that is. He sends one down for Merker. He'll take it behind the net into the far corner. Sends it up top of the slot. And a wrist shot taken by Turner. Goes high. Ends up in the near boards. Centering pass gets sent right back to the passer, Sethi. And now Skoog with it for the Heroes. Comes over into the corner. Up the boards it goes. Tellier has it right here. Sends it back over to Bratton. However, comes out of the zone. So Diablo need to tag up. They do. Bratton passed it over to Burge, who regains his own, runs it down. Diablos will get some changes. Tesoro, though, backhand pass. And a nice little tip from Burge. Looked like it could have been a goal. Ref says it wasn't. It hit the crossbar, didn't cross the line, came back down in front of Boyles. He got the glove down, got the save. Nice assist by the post. Goalie's best friends when the defensemen aren't. And off the face-off, Diablos send it behind the net, and they're going to call that a false draw. We're going to do it again. All right, Diablo will win it. Comes up to the points for Roberts. Walks it in, takes a shot. Ends up behind the net. Soro picks it up. Tries to backhand one. Now sent up to the point. A shot taken by Roberts of the Steven variety. Ball goes up and out of play. We got no whistle. Just so you guys know, there is a 6-goal differential on that scoreboard, which means our clock keeps running. So we got currently 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. Period number 2. Diablo win it off the face-off. Comes back for Roberts. He sends it ahead. Tuara making moves over to Fioca, who's all alone. Just couldn't get anything on that shot. She centers backhand attempt from Tyler Fensk. Ends up on the tape of Tuara. And he gets the Diablo number 7. Right, so that was scored by Zaid Tuara, number 19, assisted by Tyler Fensk or Fensky, number 72. That is number 7 for Diablo. We believe if they hit number 8, we'll go ahead and call the game. That'll be a mercy call. Unfortunately for the Heroes, these are the rules. And a wrister taken by Tyler Fence. Voiles holds on to that one. Gets that whistle. 6:05 left in period number 2. So we got Skoog and Philip Turner in the face-off. And that's Hunter Skoog, by the way, not Hayden. Don't get them confused now. Don't get them confused. We don't want to do that. Diablo win the face-off to the point, sends it back down low to the corner, taken away for just a moment. T-Town's got it now. And Ruben Fuentes with it, getting it all caught up in the feet, does a little bit of hacky sack play. Unfortunately loses it. Merker now wrists one. Voiles up in and out of his glove. He thought he had it, he don't. Sethi with it, centers, that's batted up to the point. Sent across. And wrister taken by Watts. And that gets caught up in the goalie. And that's a whistle, not a goal. So that'll give a stop. Diablo will get some changes. Just joining us, unfortunately for the Heroes, they got a short bench this game. I'm not sure if they'll have a bigger one next game. We'll have to wait and see, but we only got 6 players currently, and that's unfortunate. Diablo has a lot more than that. I can count, but more than I can count on 2 hands. As Bratton now wrists one off the mask of Voiles. Rebound bounces all the way out. And Skoog will take possession for the Heroes. Trying to find some space. Eventually does. Kicks it off the boards to himself. Walks it in. Gains the zone, and then he's stripped. And it's sent over over to Tesoro. And then that's taken away from him. Good play by Cameron Williams. Got it now for the Heroes, making moves. Batted off his stick, though. Now here comes Tesoro. He's got a partner with him, Ty Burge, number 13. Back to Tesoro. Tesoro backhands one down into the corner for Burge. Centering pass does not get through. Looking to get Rioja a hat trick. And sent back up to the point. With Bratton, she'll take a slapper.